out on the beach without freezing. Yeah, isn't that amazing? In Christmas times, we'll be chilling and having a good time. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling.
Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Vanessa. Here I am back at it again with a brand new Christmas Decorate With Me video for 2021. I did not make a Christmas video last year because I just didn't feel like it, but here I am now. And I mean, what kind of YouTube video would this be if I did not start this video with Christmas in my heart? I feel like all the YouTube videos start with this song, and I didn't want to do it, but I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do it because it's a YouTube video, so why not?
Just get better on a blanket with the skyline painted in blue. Ooh, yeah, that's what we do.
This is our very first Christmas in our new home, and we are all so excited. Last year we spent our Christmas in an apartment, and so it just wasn't the same, but I've been very excited to decorate our house for Christmas this year. It's not exactly decked out the way I want it to. We moved in at the very end of September, and it's just been hectic around here. So I did what I could, but I love how it all turned out, and I hope that you guys do as well.
We're gonna dance. We're gonna dance, 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 come on, dance. We're gonna dance, dance, have a good time, dance, dance, all night long. We're gonna dance.
Elena, my oldest, is now 3, and I love how excited she gets for the holidays. It makes everything just 100 times better. I was so excited to see if she would be in love with the holidays just as much as I am, and she truly is. She's been asking to decorate the home since the day after Halloween, and whenever I ask her, she wants to listen to music. She wants to only listen to Christmas music, and I love it. We love Christmas around here, and I love that I have a little buddy that wants to help me decorate.
Let's go outside, the snow is falling down and every child is having so much fun. The snowman is twice the size as me with a smile as quirky as mine.
For the banisters, I used this garland that I found at Lowe's, and it is on a timer. So it's perfect because I didn't have to find where to plug it in, because when we built the house, I didn't even think to have outlets like on the landing or anywhere nearby the banisters, even though I knew that I wanted to do this for the holidays. So I found this garland that has a timer, and it turns on, I think, for like 4-5 hours. And then it shuts off, and then the following day it turns on at the same exact time. So it's so great if you don't want to have to plug anything in, and it just makes it look cleaner, and you don't even have to worry about having to turn on your lights every single night because it just does it automatically for you. They're amazing. And then on each, I don't know, what do you call these things? I don't know. But each little like banister, I don't know, is that the right term? Please help me. I tied a bow. I think that in the video you can't really tell because I used a gold, but it does look very pretty, and I did want to go with neutrals this year just so that it wouldn't take away from the home since we have been here such a short amount of time. So I went with all neutrals. As you can see here, I am taking everything off the couch, and I'm just going to go with all neutral pillows and a blanket just so that it can tie everything together.
As long as I spend this day with you, so beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe, baby, with you. Ooh, 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 ooh. gonna go inside and drink our chocolate by the fire. 'Cause all I want is to spend this day with you. Let me give you a Christmas moment we'll fill with love and joy. Loving so beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe, baby, with you, with you. I don't need any presents as long as I spend this day with you. So beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe, baby, with you. Ooh.
As you can see, I didn't overdo it with the pillows. I had to buy all new pillows because this is a brand new couch, and when you're buying throw pillows, they can get a little pricey, so I just went with a select few. This one being my absolute favorite pillow in the world. I think it's so beautiful, and it just tied everything together. Just the little sparkles just like scream holidays to me. Now on to the Christmas tree. It's probably my favorite thing to decorate in the home, but it is definitely the most time consuming. So I saved you the setup and the fluffing because who wants to watch that? That's so boring. And I did try to cut it down as much as I could. If you want to fast forward, I won't be offended, but I know some people do like to watch Christmas trees being decorated. But anyways, I started off by doing the ribbon. Usually I go out a little bit more on the ribbon, but I didn't want to do that this year. I just want it to be very simple. I did use my decorations from 2 years ago from our last house that I just took out of storage, and so I just didn't want to make it complicated for myself this year. I said, you know what, I'm just gonna wrap it around the tree and not have to cut anything up, not have to bunch anything up, and we just twirled it around.
Choir singing on this Christmas night. They are singing for you and me this Christmas night.
So I do like to start off with picks, and I like to put the picks in the biggest empty spaces that I see, or like the holes, so that I can fill them in. And then once I've done all the picks, then I move on to the ornaments. But this day it looks like I decided to just throw on the star first and then did the ornaments, and then I just go through and just fill in empty spaces until I am all out of ornaments. Once I was content with the tree, then I moved on to the mantle. So for the mantle, I used an old garland that I have. Unfortunately, it no longer lights up, and I had actually bought a new one before we moved from our old house for our mantle, but I used it on our banister this year. I had bought 3 new garlands thinking that it would be enough, and it was not. We needed 4. And fortunately, I was super lucky, and I had the same exact garland that I had bought for the banister. I had actually had it for the mantle. So I took that one, put it on the banister, and I have this old one for the mantle, but it doesn't light up. Bryant said that he would look at the bulbs and see if any were burnt out, and that he would fix it, but I'm still waiting. So if you're watching this video, Bryant, this is your reminder, because it would be great if it lit up, because it's kind of ugly, I think, when it doesn't light up. But once I added the ornaments, it just made it pop a little bit more. And a trick that I found for things like this, I just buy Dollar Tree ornaments because they're super inexpensive and they make everything look so much nicer.
Christmas tree for you and me. Oh, little bed toys that cuddle and woo. Dinosaurs, boats, and kitty cats too. Santa Claus is coming. I know that Santa Claus is coming.
And I honestly have no idea what happens to the rest of that clip. It just kind of stops, but I did add 4 stockings to the mantle, 1 for each one of us. And now, as you can see, I did have to film this video throughout the course of a few days, so this is a totally different day, and the only thing I was able to get done this day was just my entryway table.
Hurry Christmas, hurry now. I can't wait to see what's under the Christmas tree for you and me. Oh, little bad toys that cuddle and woo. Dinosaurs, boats, and kitty cats too. Santa Claus is coming. I know that Santa Claus is coming. Oh, little bad toys that cuddle and woo. Dinosaurs.
For my kitchen, I pretty much used just what I had from previous years, so I try to pull out everything that kind of matched with the theme that I was going for this year. It wasn't a whole lot, but I didn't really want to spend a lot of money on decorating the house because the expenses have been quite high around here. So I just went through and looked in our storage bins, pulled out what I had, and did what I could. It's not exactly the way I would want it, but I think come next year I can just add a few things and I can get it to look exactly the way I want.
Sleigh bells ringing, diamonds blinging, carols singing, favorite season. Sleigh bells ringing, diamonds blinging, carols singing, favorite season. They said Saint Nick, but you got a bit in that bag, yeah. I got racks in my sack or in my bag, yeah. They said Saint Nick, but you got a bit in that bag, yeah. I got racks in my sack or in my bag, yeah. Snowfall frozen, neck is frozen. Catch me rolling, I'm the chosen. Snow is falling, Elfie's calling. Check my list twice, most of y'all done. Sleigh bells ringing, diamonds blinging, carols singing, favorite season. Sleigh bells ringing, diamonds blinging, carols singing, favorite season. They say Saint Nick, but you got a bit in that bag, yeah. I got racks in my sack or in my bag, yeah. They said Saint Nick, but you got a bit in that bag, yeah. I got racks in my sack or in my bag, yeah. Yasha, Dancer, Prancer, and Vixen, Comet, Cupid, Donner, and Blitzen. No, I can't forget about the one with the red nose. When I fly high, my sleigh still stay 10 toes. Bring the beat, bring the trees.
So for our dining table, I really had no idea what to do. And then as I was looking through our storage bins, I found this little like trough looking thing. And so I pulled it out. We have a pretty long dining table. It seats 8, possibly 10 if I squish chairs in there. So it's kind of looks a little bare, a little empty, but I didn't want it to go without anything at all. So I had found some picks that I had used last year and I threw those picks in. Then I noticed that it was still a little empty, so I pulled out some tissue paper and put that in there just to give it some extra fluff. And then I was like, it's still missing something. So I went and pulled out some pine cones from the lanterns on the entryway table, and that was that. I was so excited to get these wreaths on the back of these chairs this year, but I wasn't sure if to put them at the very top or in the middle. This year I did the very top. Next year I might put them in the middle, like where the wood crosses. I don't know. You tell me what you think. It is kind of hard because where the wood crosses, there is a bolt right in the center. So I don't know. I did what I did this year, and then next year I think I might add some ribbon just to give it a little bit more flair. But I do like how these wreaths turned out on the back of these bar stools. And that is it for this video. I am giving you a whole little mini tour of the finished kitchen. If you would like to see a completed home Christmas tour, I would love to do it. Please let me know in the comments below. I've also decorated the girls' room, and we put up the tree in the girls' playroom as well. I just didn't film those because Elena likes to decorate the tree, so we let her do that with us. And then the girls' room literally took me like 5 minutes. But if you would like to see it, I would love to show you a completed Christmas decorated home tour. Let me know in the comments below and I'll do that for you all. But other than that, that is it. Thank you so much for watching. If you made it to the end of this video, I appreciate you so much. Please don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you haven't already. I would love to have you a part of my YouTube family. And I will see you in my next video. Bye everyone.